Hello everyone, welcome back to TrevDog Gaming here on YouTube. This is the game Plains of Pain. We're in Season 3, now Episode 11. Well, I did a fair bit of work off camera. I found out some really cool stuff about the game. I also started to make the Steam Stang, well, pretty much finished the Steam Stang, except I'm stuck, can't find one item. So in here, this guy, the Quantum Core. I can see who I can sell it to, can't find at the moment who I can buy it from. I should be able to afford it. I mean, I could go and sell some of the Yeti fur. I've got a fair bit of gold downstairs. Not a lot, but I've got a reasonable amount. Don't you love the sound of that little engine going by? Oh my goodness. So in here, in this guy is gasoline. So we have got 131 litres. Now this thing's meant to, I think it stores 10,000 litres. I thought it was 1,000, but no, I think it's 10,000. Then I made one of these, got the blueprints for these guys. So now in here I can manufacture my own gasoline. I only just refilled it, but it takes petrol. This is the amazing part, right? So in my inventory, you can see these bearings. If I've got 4 bearings, I take the bearings over to there, to the pump, put the 4 bearings in the pump, and it kind of returns, I don't know, 50, 60 litres of petroleum. And then I just put the petroleum in there and it makes gasoline, right? This one is for biofuel, which I haven't quite finished making yet. I'm still looking for bolts. So 96 out of 120, I'm almost there. I only need, what, a couple of dozen bolts and that will be finished. And then this is gonna kind of be the garage, I guess. You got to kind of think in terms of this is going to be a rather large little village kind of. This is what part of the game is, I guess, building up your own village and putting things in. Like I still haven't found the blueprint for the sniper tower yet, like we had last season. So I wouldn't mind putting half a dozen sniper towers around the perimeter of the little village base area. We could build defensive walls. I mean, all sorts of stuff. By the way, we did have meteors hit the ground. I had a vehicle get stuck right here, blew up. I wasn't quick enough. I had a hammer in my inventory. Damn it! I could have fixed the thing. But anyway, so yeah, I was looking for a quantum core, or it is a quantum core, isn't it? Let's make sure I'm saying that right. Yeah, it's a quantum core. But no, unfortunately no quantum core still. But yeah, over here, this is a bit different. So the biofuel, same deal. You go and pick up your petroleum, but then you need fat as well. So in here, oh, it's not going to show you at the moment, but you put in a piece of fat, just one piece of fat, and I think it's 1 litre. I think it's 1 litre of petroleum, and it'll start making your biodiesel. I think to get the supplies to 100%, might have been 4 or 5 of each, something like that. So if I have a look at examine liquid, what do you got in there? Yeah, look, 50 litres. Holy dooly. So I was filling up this container with the petroleum. Sorry, with the crude oil. I keep calling it petroleum. It's crude oil, Trev. But then in this container here, I built this so I could store the extra containers and the fat and whatever. I have been finding a fair few jerry cans, which is actually quite handy for doing all this sort of work. Actually, have I got 2 on me? I do. I've been keeping the biodiesel on me because all I've been doing is running around with this little guy. Yeah, it's not exactly the best vehicle. I haven't upgraded. I think I upgraded once. Biodiesel, there you go. So it should have 10 litres, so we'll top her up. I have been running around and finding the biodiesel, so it hasn't really been a big deal, but yeah, this is how easy it is. If I bring up my container, so 4.75 litres is now 20. So if I go for a run in the vehicle, I've got basically another 2 tankfuls of fuel to get around on. I don't think too much else changed underneath the ground. I kind of put away some stuff, but I didn't really necessarily make any new storage. The only things that I really want to look for today, if I can, is some more bolts. The 24 more bolts for this guy, and then if obviously, yeah, if I find a quantum core, then that's what I'm chasing. Uh, so the best place I've been finding, I find bits and pieces everywhere. These guys out here will probably have some bolts, but the best place is those guys where can't see one at the moment. They'll pop up against as I move around the area. They'll respawn kind of thing. But yeah, it's like a larger pile of garbage, I guess. It's probably the best way of explaining it. As soon as I see it, I go, yep, that's probably where I'm going to get some bolts. Yeah, these guys can already hear me. Yeah, this is just like not really that exciting. Oh, I've been using the here they go. Hit something. Hit something. Well, I hit something as well. Hit a rock. Hit a rock. Ow! He did! He did! I'll have to go and check that out for a quantum core. What else is coming? Oh, one of them. Got to remember where that crashed. It's over there somewhere. Keep a bit of an eye on it. I think it's like 20-30 seconds later. Wood production shack. Ooh, that could be interesting. There's a blueprint, I suppose. Food. That. There's another pump. Another spot for water. Rest of it I'm not too fussed about. Come on, where's it going to blow up? Feels pretty bad when you actually hope that it blows up, and it does. No, he's locked. I'll go over there and it'll show up anyway. He'll be smoking away. Alright, top one got anything? A bit of garlic, I suppose. Oh, I heard it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, he hit the big rock by the looks. Is that a wasteland? I think that's a wasteland. Oh no, it's a zombie. I did make the small kind of water filtration unit as well. You know, uses a bit of charcoal. Oh no, he hit the small rock. But yeah, I go and get a drink from there now and again, so it kind of works. Some more goats I can use for gathering some fat. I have a feeling these guys might have run right over there. Oh no, that's a wastelander. I can hear him. He's over here shooting something. Quantum core. I've never found one in these guys, but no, it's got some bolts. I'll take some of this stuff back. Where is he shooting? I can hear him. Oh, there he is. Oh no, there he is. He's got the gun on him. Hello. Yeah, stop teasing me. I can't break these guys. Alright, save some arrows, Trev. It's amazing how you can kill the goat, and the goat standing next to it doesn't have any idea. Meat, and fat. Well, that was a bit weird. He didn't even react. Didn't give me any fat though. Oh, he reacted. Trying hard to butt. Meat, see, a bit of fat. Yeah, so now I'm kind of very aware that if I keep harvesting the goats, there's kind of like more chance of being able to pick up some fat, which I can always use to continue making the biofuel. And I must say, at least the oh, hang on. Wonder whether I should grab these. I haven't been using the cactus leaves that much because I've just been drinking the water from the distiller thing. But even that's a bit of a pain. I haven't really made any charcoal. I'm not sure if you just burn it at the fire with some wood or something. I don't know. So if I grab my leaves, and I just eat a few leaves, my food and water in the bottom left hand corner will go up. There you go. You could technically just eat all those. There you go. I reckon if you're down that low on food and water and you just picked up four of these cactus leaves, yeah, you're pretty right. Alright. See, they're probably spawn in some more little piles of rubbish here and there. I might try. I picked up that blueprint for the wood production shack. I wonder if that... Does that produce just the planks or sticks? I can't remember. Not sure if I've ever had one of them up and running. So eventually it'll be like... Maybe the garage doors would be here on the defensive wall, and then you just come in and park in here, I think. Oh, there's one right there. Oh, look. Why did I go all the way around the place when there's one just here? Yeah, this is what I was talking about. This has got some good gear in it normally. Found a few more bolts. What you got? 4 bolts? Eh, it's not the best, but still. See, it's got a car part in it too sometimes. It's kind of handy. I haven't really been picking up too much of this other stuff. I don't know whether I should or shouldn't. I think Frank and Ron have been knocking off these guys. But anyway, it's all about picking up little bits and pieces here and there. It all adds up. Alright, how many bolts do I have to put in here now? I am... Oh wow, that was more than I thought. I'm down to 8 now. Oh, that's alright. 8 more bolts. We'll get there. Actually, hang on. Where would I put... See, I think these are both friendlies. So that looks like Dustborn flag. That's not a friendly. I need a better gun. It'll come. Don't worry. Get rid of those guys. Where should we put? Because it's possible. I might end up getting rid of these guys. I can't even find the blueprint for the water condenser. See, it's in the top left corner of the screen there. I still haven't found it. We might get rid of all these and put a defensive fence along here. Unless we make it bigger and include Frank and Ron in the base perimeter. They are very close to me. Maybe I could. Be a lot of building structures, I suppose. But so if I wanted to build a... Was it under production? Wood production shack. Processes raw wood into sticks and planks. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that again. I think he was manufacturing... Was he manufacturing sticks? No, I think I had him making ammo. Needs nails. I have got a fair few. See, these are kind of pretty big. Yeah, look, to be honest, maybe I need to include Frank and Ron and have some production buildings down this way a bit. Yeah, maybe. Oh, well, actually, might... If there was a meteor storm, you could probably hide in here too, actually. Alright, maybe there. Let's see, what's that cost to build? I got 8 nails on me. I don't have any planks. It said 42. Okay, we'll put stuff downstairs and grab some stuff for that. Yeah, I can see why people would be wanting to build a little village and stuff. It's not bad. Nails. I have got enough bolts in here now. I've been kind of holding on to them. Holy dilly, I have got a lot of nails. 75 nails, and the planks were here. Yeah, there's a fair few. Take 53. Yeah, I'm not sure how many I got just then, but they're pretty heavy. Yeah, I can hear Frank and Ron shooting stuff all the time. Oh, they're probably shooting those guys. Alright, so... Oh, well, one short. Can you believe that? One nail short. Hang on. Oh, there's a rogue goat. You gotta see this. The devs did such a good job. The interaction between NPCs is so funny. Don't hit me. He's like, get out of it. Not dealing with you. Actually, who's gonna win? Oh, he is. Alright. Well, not for long. What you guys got anyway? A stick, maybe? I'll take the fat from the animal, though. Some meat, some fat, some more meat. And there was a second guy in here. Nothing really. Alrighty, let's go get our one nail. Gotta put food and stuff away anyway. Hang on a second. Should we? Sorry, I was just scratching my ear. Very itchy ear this morning. Meat. We'll double click it. Double click it. Not putting the fat in there. Actually, the potato can go in there. Meat. I think that's about it. Put the cans in there. Alright, let's go grab one nail, then we can put the rest away. Can't believe that. Typical Trev. Yeah, let me just take 9 with me. Go up, finish that off. Because I think you got to wait for the you got to wait for a wastelander to show up and become employed, sort of thing. I do believe. Okay. That's pretty handy, eh? So got his storage of logs and planks and whatnot. Okay, so is there a managed thing? There it is. I just saw it. Where is it? Inside? Yeah. What do you need? Raw wood into sticks and planks. So do I just need to wait for someone to come along, maybe? It's producing the planks and... Oh, the sticks is what I'm really after, but I guess you could always put a couple of storage boxes out here and just store all your extra sticks and planks out here, but... Oh, it's on the corner as well, is it? Okay. I don't know, I might have to wait for someone to show up. I don't think I'm meant to supply anything. I don't know, I'll have to wait and see. Yeah, it's going to start looking like a real little community and stuff, but I certainly need to find the sniper tower blueprints and stuff. How many bolts were left for this guy? Is it 60 or something? 56, okay. Could do that straight away. I think I was going to try to put the water in here. So this is the little water filtration system. So it's got 5.92 litres. So, you know, I could come over here and just have a slurp of water. It's pretty handy. Managing it though, that's where, yeah, you want to get the dirty water and just put it in here with one charcoal and get the supplies up to 100%. I think I was storing the water bottle in here, the closest chest. So I've got 5 litres in that 5 litre container. I could just take a 2 litre with me full of water, I guess. Actually, maybe I should do that. Hang on. I'm going to fill my 2 litre container rather than picking up the leaves. Yeah, it looks kind of cool having Frank and Ron here and then having a few other buildings around and then the garage and stuff. I think it will look a lot better once I get defensive walls up around the place and whatnot. Are they just crosses out there? Yeah, that's a pile of... Not quite sure what you'd call that. Alright, do I have... I have got a few little bits and pieces I can throw downstairs. So the nails and whatnot. Might go over to the petroleum thing. I wanted to show you what I was doing over there. Gee, I like it. I really do. Put these miscellaneous bits and pieces in here. Actually, there is one other thing I was going to show you. We'll just store the fat in here, I guess. Bit of extra fat. Oh no, I've got the planks. This is what I was doing though. Instead of taking everything downstairs, I was storing a few other bits and pieces in this box. Seems to have a bit of extra storage. There you go, it's got some planks in there anyway. Aluminium. Oh, I've got a few wires there too, I could probably put somewhere else. So I built up these 4. So this guy has been fantastic. See, I put a whole bunch of meteors in here, and look at the stuff that comes out of here. I'm just right-clicking on these and I pick everything out. But then I made these storage boxes. So there's the gold scrap, so 334 gold scrap. Holy dilly. Then there's the tungsten scrap, so we're now up to 210. This is the aluminium one, so this is like where I've been putting the scrap, and then the aluminium sheets. And then this is where I had stored a few extra sticks in here, but the plastic mainly is what I'm putting in there. So if I look at crafting stuff, this is the thing that's got me. Maybe I just haven't learnt it yet, but the quantum core doesn't appear in this list at all. But the next best thing is this guy. So I would like to make a whole bunch of, well, armor plating is pretty easy, but it just uses aluminium sheets, therefore that's why I'm collecting a fair few. I think I've got a couple of these downstairs, but you know, I want to fully armor the vehicle, the steam stang. But I need a bunch of these. I don't know how many of these I need. 10, 20, 30? I don't know. But I could make these myself just by manufacturing more of these guys and having enough wire, of course. But these guys need all these individual components. So the plastic I'm gathering, the aluminium and the gold scrap is what's in those cupboards coming out of that machine. The wire, okay, but then there's the plastic sheets. So then I'm thinking, okay, I've got to make a bunch of plastic sheets, which is really just one iron sheet and a whole bunch of plastic scrap. So it's almost like I either need to find a lot more plastic scrap or I need to be able to manufacture it. So it's one of the two, I suppose. Alright, let's go over to the petroleum area. Hang on. I might swap out this one that's full with this one that's empty. And we'll go and see if we can pick up 40 litres. I've got a feeling it's probably going to have 40 litres in there. And then we'll restock it with another 4 bearings. So this pump has always got a bunch of guys hanging around. I've been lucky because I've been coming over here and the wastelanders have been taking out a few. Hang on, is that a pile of garbage just here? It is. Alright, I'm going to park out here. Oh, hang on. We've got wastelanders. What are you going over there for? They would have been handy to take over to the pump. Got any bolts for me? There's 5. Oh, there's a few extra bits and pieces. Look at that. I think ultimately it would be better if you just sort of manufactured this stuff. But you got to start somewhere, I guess. Normally I hit these guys with the bow and arrow, but well, if he comes over to say hello, like he is now, then we just do that. Next. Gee, you look like you're out of puff. Ow. He's out of it. He's out of it. Missed him. He tried to kick. Oh. Oh, hang on. One's a bit late. So over there. So where was that from the pump? It's obviously gonna blow. I think it was a fair way in there though. You can hear the guys having a fight over there. Alright, manage. So we'll put another 4 of them in. 3. There you go. Full. And then... Is there a guy just there? No. How much you got? 73 litres. Holy dooly. Alright. We're filling in that 20 litre jerry can, and now we're going to fill in this 20 litre jerry can. So there's 40 litres of crude oil. Like, it's just the best thing. I think their vehicle's about to blow up. For the second time. I'm gonna hear it. There it goes. Over there near the telephone line kind of thing. Alright, let's go over. You just don't know sometimes. Whether going over here you might find a quantum core in the vehicle. I don't know. I'm not sure where you find the quantum cores. I think I found them before, but I can't remember where. Maybe it's just a random thing, you know. I did go over to the car yards, by the way, off camera. I did a lot of work off camera, but yeah, just couldn't find a quantum core at those locations, eh? Everyone okay after the accident, guys? They don't really care. Searching. There you go. 8 bolts for me. See, quantum converter, but no quantum core. Alright. When I get back to base, I'll order the tow truck. Okay, guys? You right with that? Fair enough. No, at least I got some bolts. Turn around without smashing into a tree. Alright, so yeah, that's how easy it is to go and pick up another 20, 40 litres. I guess I could carry probably 3 of these jerry cans, so pretty easy way of picking up, say, 60 litres of the crude oil. Oh, that's the wasteland is just hanging out in the desert. See, even just in the middle of the road here, it's not a bad place to be, I guess. Manage. There you go. So it's 1 litre at a time. So 57%, 82. So that's 2 litres. So it's only like 4 litres a time. Examine liquid. What do we got? So it's 5.5 litres of gasoline. It's only just started. I think I took some out before I came on recording. We'll search in here again. Actually, no, I might just, so how much is in here? 117 litres of crude oil. I could almost end up building another one of these great big things and put, you know, up to 10,000 litres of crude oil in it. Gee, it'd be a very, I guess, rich kind of base if you had that much amount of stored liquid. Alright, so we're going to swap one of these back out for the biofuel, or biodiesel. Alright, bolts. How many did we need? We still needed 8. Oh, there you go. Okay, there's enough. Alright, so that should really be my store of biodiesel, shouldn't it? As I'm making it from there. Actually, hang on a second. How much did I say? There was a lot in here, wasn't there? Okay, well how about we do that? Take this. This is biodiesel. Yeah, just got to make sure you don't mix your liquids, I guess. So now in here we should have 20 litres of stored biodiesel. So that's all I'm doing really, is I'm just taking it from here when it's being manufactured and then storing it into this great big thing here. So should be 40 litres. Yep, cool. Okay. And then fill in a bit more. So how much is left in there at the moment? 8.44. Okay. And I don't have any fat on me. No, good. Okay. Alright. So how much did that just use? Hang on, if I swap over to my biodiesel fuel tank and I pour out, yeah, it's not too bad, I suppose. I don't think it's that efficient though. It really does help if you can upgrade it. Spare bolts, put them in there, I guess. So I think I did upgrade something. Where's the manage upgrades on the vehicle? So if I had a quantum core and I manufactured the steam sting, I'd be upgrading. I think I upgraded the speed and the acceleration a reasonable amount, but it was this one here. Oh, I can't remember. I've got a feeling it was 25 mils per second, I think, and no, sorry, it might have been, no, the other way around. I think it might have been like 45 and I dropped it to 35 with one chip. So it might be like, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 chips and you get right up to the top here. It was something like that. So I'd like to make a dozen of these little clock chip C1s and then use them here in the fuel consumption or up here. And then, yeah, the arm is just about nothing in this little vehicle at the moment. But I don't want to upgrade this. I certainly upgraded the Oh, it uses a rag backpack. Oh, that's a bit weird. And then the 5 litre gallon bottles of these. Oh, okay. Yeah, durability. Yeah, I did all this, I guess. Yeah, okay. Oh dear. Yeah, there's a lot to do in this game. Hey, I love the game. It's quite addictive. A lot of fun. Where else should we go? I guess I could get more bolts, but the thing is, I really wanted to go and see if we can grab a quantum core. Okay, I might do that. What do we need more? Well, I might put away some stuff really quickly and we'll grab the material for hammers. Nails, that... Oh, I've got car parts on me anyway, I guess. Trying to store the bearings in here. So, can't remember. I'll take the metal stuff up to the top. This guy here. So glad the devs upgraded the capacity of these things. Really, really does help. Think I might have my... I'm just trying to remember. Like, I need to keep some wire on me. The bones can go down here. It's always a case of kind of storage management, isn't it? And then the second one here, we'll throw the extra... Look at that weir for scrap iron. Oh my goodness. 2,500 basically. Jeez. Metal pipes, they'll be a bit heavy, so I should put those away. Alright, so I need to be carrying some rocks, sticks. 11's probably not bad. Actually, how many sticks do I have? 2. Damn it! I think we're going to have to go and grab some of them too. Then we've got the wire. Okay. Let's do a quick trip over to the trees here. Grab a few sticks and then we'll head over to the right. We could either go straight ahead and try to get material from there, but there's another junky car yard where there isn't anyone. But it has a lot of piles of car yard junk, I guess you could call it. Alright, let's see, no one around, except for this vehicle. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You gonna hit? You gonna hit? Oh, you're lucky. You're lucky, dude. Doesn't it look really mean, that, like, the red interior? Maybe it's Darth Vader's vehicle. Haha, very funny, Trev. Looks very mysterious, doesn't it? The sound is awesome. No, I don't need a cockroach. Come on. Need sticks. I've come over here for sticks. Resin and cockroaches so far. Oh my goodness. There you go. 2 sticks. I guess, what do we need? About a dozen? I mean, I should be making more arrows as well. Hang on, are we at a dozen yet? We are. Okay. Couple more. Sounds like someone just blew up. I mean, all this other stuff is worthwhile. If you're farming and whatnot, you need the worms. I know when the first time I ever started playing the game, I don't know how many hours I've got in the game. It's not that many, but probably maybe 300 or something. First time I started playing, I found someone that actually purchased from you resin, and it was actually quite lucrative. So I was kind of running around the place picking up resin all the time. Not sure where that blew up. Oh, over there somewhere. Sometimes it's hard to know which way you should be going. Alright, so we've got to go this way. Hang on. Is that another pile of junk over here? No one's being attentive to it. Except this guy. Oh, jeez. Oh, he's out of breath. Wait. Ow! Listen, just come face to face here. That's sad. least I got a bit of protection now. Oh, by the way, I did find this iron chest plate. No, it's not too bad. I guess it adds a little bit of protection. Oh, there you go. 11 bolts. That's not bad. Picking up some extra junk, I suppose we probably shouldn't be, but... And don't forget, Trev, you're gonna run out of space. Have I got anything in here at the moment? I don't really, do I? Should I be carrying this stuff? I have no idea. It's kind of the miscellaneous stuff that's just going to add weight, isn't it? Let's just put all this in here. Can I store that up there? It's a bit better. Alright, let's get going, otherwise we'll never get there. But the thing is, though, you've got to keep stopping to look at things, otherwise you won't be picking up all your little bits and pieces. The only thing that would attract, or distract, I should say, me from doing my job would be a Yeti. Always got to get the Yeti. It's worth 50 gold, basically, if you get the Yeti hair. Go and sell it to Bobby over at Ace's base area. See, I ended up making this sniper tower here, but I never got the, which helps this little town out. That little sniper tower just there, but, would have been good if they would have went, oh, thanks for helping us build that, here's the blueprint. Then I would have had the blueprint. The only problem with this place that we're going to for car parts is, I end up chewing through close to a whole tank of fuel to get there. And the easiest way of getting there is to basically just follow the road. It's not too much further. Just a little bit further over here. Don't hit the cactus tree. There it is. It's just this pile down here. A few little camps. I came out here off camera and I was just finding one after another after another. Little bandit camps sprawled out everywhere. Oh, there's another little thing just there. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Oops. Let's see, my guys coming out to say good day? Here they are. Oh, I missed both of them. Hang on. He's the bigger guy. He's dead. Another couple of vehicles coming. Show me the bolts. There's 8. That, 2 wire, a few coins, a spring, a bearing, saw. You know what? I'm going to leave the rest. Hang on. Where on the map are we? Oh, it is. No, it's a fair way further out. I thought it was closer than that. Although I did say it does chew through a fair bit of fuel. I thought it was at the end. Oh, it must be at the end of our road, but not that road. We're going a bit further that way. Yeah, I have obviously. I think I must have went through. Would have been at least a half a dozen hammers. And yeah, unfortunately, still didn't find. Still didn't find the quantum core. She's a busy little traffic area, isn't she? Jeez. I mean, there's no one here. I mean, you know. Gee whiz. Can hear vehicles everywhere. Is that it? That's it. Like little bunches of piles of stuff. Oh, there is a wastelander here. See, there's the road, but it's not the road I was thinking it was. Okay. Let's put one of my hammers into here. That's it, lost heap. I mean, you could do all the cars if you wanted to, but it was just easier for me to go up to one of these guys. I mean, eventually I'm just going to run out of space. That's what's going to happen. Oh, there's 5 bolts. heat transformer. I must say, guys, I'm wishful thinking trying to find the quantum core out here, but I'd be so shocked if I did find it. Alternator. Actually, hang on a second. I might just drink some water. Can I drink the water? Are you drinking? There you go. Fill myself up with some water. There you go. That's a bit better. I mean, I can't wait till I get the steam staying, get a lot more storage in it, and then I can come out and grab a fair bit more stuff from here, but kind of defeats the purpose, isn't it? Because the whole point was coming out here to get the quantum core. Once I've got the steam staying up and running, it's like, oh well, I suppose you could go and build other vehicles. Have a little garage full of the other vehicles. And what was it last season? We had like 3 or 4 steam stangs. I have a feeling I found them though. I'm pretty certain that's what happened. Was that? Oh, was that not well made? Okay, hang on. We're going to have to make under tools. Let's make 3 of these guys. And keep going. Quantum core, come on. I mean, the other parts are handy because you'll need them for other vehicles eventually. So I think that pole is now finished. Traverse. I think I was dropping the traverse. They're pretty heavy, and I've got a lot at the base. Can't remember how many. I might have about 100. See, that's really handy. Come here and find that many bolts. Goodness me. I mean, I picked up a few in these other piles before we got here, but I'm going to have a look in a sec. That hammer's probably had it. Yeah. So, look at that. 34 bolts already. Holy dilly. We'll drop the traverse, drop that hammer. I should have brought out a wheat stone, because I could have fixed this hammer. Would have made life a little bit easier. Actually, if I had more storage, that's what I should do. Put 2 or 3 wet stones, or whatever they call them, in the... Not wheat stones, it's a wet stone, Trev. Yeah, put it in your inventory of your vehicle and then just come out and repair your hammer every now and again. Gee, there's a lot of iron scrap. That's kind of what you would expect from these piles, I suppose. I think that one's finished. We go over this one. Because I'm kind of collecting all this stuff, I could almost drop the iron scrap too, actually. Back to my last one again. Because I'm picking them up from that automated manufacturing up the top of the building, the second story of my house kind of thing. So 100 at a time, every now and again. Oh, there you go, there's a lock. Help me build another filing cabinet, locker, or whatever you want to call it. Oh no. Which direction? Actually, I think I need to go out here a little bit. There's one. Incoming. I kind of want to get out here somewhere where I can see them. Oh, there's one. Not that you can really dodge them that much, but... You finished? Yep, finished. So what do we got here? Traverse can go. I'm not quite chockers, absolutely chockers. Let's see if we can finish off these few and we'll go back to the base of what we got. If anyone knows if there's a specific place to be able to get the quantum core, please let me know. That would be really handy. Has that one had it? I think that one's had it. Let's craft another couple. And keep going. when you're doing this, and all of a sudden you get like the alternator, and then you get a heat pump, and then you just go, oh, like that. Like you'd all of a sudden get a fair few of the more expensive car parts. Kind of makes it all worthwhile. I just wish it would throw me a quantum core. I'm not sure in season 1 I was asking that question. I thought I don't think I found it either in these things, but I think someone was telling me it was a good idea to go here. I guess it's just random, or maybe the devs have tweaked it a bit since, because that could easily happen. But yeah, I'm certainly not finding it in these car yard areas. That's one thing. Oh, looks like I finished that one. I think I did that one. I think I was part of the way through this one. Electronic circuit. See, that's handy having them because they will help you to make the clock chip C1s and whatnot. Oh, there you go. ECU as well. I mean, it is worthwhile coming out here, I must say, but just need the quantum core to get my steam stain going. Or maybe I need to explore. That's still a possibility. I think that one's just finished. Is this the last one? I think here. I'll come back in 24 hours or something in the game, and basically it's all this is renewed again, kind of thing. We might try making one more hammer, because I think that's possibly all it's going to take to finish this off. And we're possibly going to end up being too full fairly soon. Look at that, we're up to 70 bolts. Can you believe that? No, we've got a bit of space left yet. See, look, pressure stabilized. That's the first one I've seen of that. Oh, high pressure heat accumulator. Like, there's some really cool stuff getting out of here, but I just want the core. I mean, I might have to travel around to some more places and might find that there's another, place that actually sells them that I haven't been to yet. So I guess next episode, that's what I'll probably have to end up doing, going even further afield. Oh wow, okay. Alright, I think that's it. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, I am choggers. Actually, do I have a traverse on me? I do. Yeah, that doesn't help. That's a lot of gear, isn't it? Holy dooly, 78 bolts. Oh well. I'll fill up the vehicle with fuel. I can hear footsteps. Oh, it's him. It's him. Alright, let's go back home. I'm not sure if this road actually does... we'll follow it. I think it does take you back home. I think it interconnects somehow. That's kind of what I was thinking of. Alrighty, well, kind of good. I mean, we've got enough bolts to make that other large fluid storage container. And that's the one I don't know, what was I going to store? I don't know, maybe I should be storing dirty water in there? You almost need two, one for dirty water and one for clean water. I don't know, I could always put a barrel next to it, I guess. See, at first I was building that because I was thinking that was going to store the biodiesel. But then I went, oh, I'll shift the garage over this area, and then, See that light over to the left? That's just vehicles taking off from their spawn point. Thought I could hear... What's going on? All of a sudden, like, you come into a particular area and there's, like, vehicles all over the shop. They're everywhere, Trev. I don't mind if they crash into something. Then I can go loot them. Hope you guys can see this okay. It's a bit dark at night. No, this is the same road. See, there's the little town with the sniper tower. So it's the same road. Just gotta keep following the road, I guess. I always seem to follow the road easier coming back than I do going out, for whatever reason. What's my fuel doing? Not too bad. You know what I'd... Ooh. What I'd give for a steam stang. Is that a bandit camp? Oh, I'm gonna get shot at, aren't I? No? Oh, I can hear them yelling. So hang on, where did this thing hit? Oh, they're the guys that have dropped to the ground. Oh, we've got to watch, this thing's gonna blow up, isn't it? Stay far enough away. There you go. Kind of... Gee, there's vehicles everywhere at the moment. Money, another 10 bolts. Oh, I picked up a pump. Some more wire. Oh, there's an armor plate. How you guys going? Did you not see that rock? I know. Those rocks, I've seen it before. The rocks move really quickly into your path. Hurdy, hurdy, hur. Well, that's his excuse. Alright. Back home. Picked up even more goodies. Past the bandit camp. Is he just there? Hang on. I can't help myself. Before we go home... Sometimes it's hard to tell. Is that a cactus plant or is that a guy? No, it's a guy. Hang on. No, that's a guy. And that's a guy. So is there... No, there's 3. Okay, hang on. Is he gonna... I don't think this guy shot at me. I noticed they don't see you quite as well when it's night time. You gonna stop walking? Holy dooly. Gotta be careful they don't hear the sound and then come running after a vehicle either. He's down. He's down. Is he a melee guy? Hang on, just hold... Oh, he hit me. He actually hit me. Oh, if I run out of... Oh, man. You know this sniper tower? He is too. He's come over to this sniper tower. Just don't run in a direct line toward the sniper tower. You gonna shoot him? Oh, he got caught. Hang on. Let me just put that in there. Is he gonna hit him? The sniper guy? Come on, guys, shoot him. Oh, jeez, you're lousy shots. Not so funny after all, dude. Oh, dear. Oh, is that all you had? Can I even fit that in? Probably not. Damn it! Actually, can I fit a little bit of stuff in my vehicle? I don't have a traverse on me, do I? No, I don't think so, no. A little bit of extra storage over here. Yeah, the little vehicle doesn't actually have... Is that all I can fit in? Yeah. I can still hear someone shooting though. Questioning, where did the guys die? I always find their bodies a little bit hard to find, unless you kill them really close to the base like this. He's got a stick. See, maybe I should be grabbing more of those bottles. Probably a no. What you got? Gasoline. I mean, now that I'm producing gasoline, it's not really that important. Is this water or something? Dirty water. They're probably... Oh, can I fit that in? I don't even know why I take them now in one way, because unless I'm looking for something and I find something absolutely incredible, I try to take the ammo whenever I can. See, even the plastic. Yeah. Little bits and pieces here and there. I mean, if you don't stop, you don't get to see half of these things. I really need to eat something. Maybe in there. Oh, geez, 16 grams, Trev. It's not much left in the meat. Hang on. What's that one? 150 grams. That's a bit better. Chow down on that. There you go. Fills up his food and a little bit of water at the same time. And then we'll do a little bit of extra water. There you go. He's fine now. Back to where we should be. Put some biodiesel. I was going to say make sure that's... Gee, it chewed up all that. Wow. Alright, well there's another little adventure out of the way, but yeah, no quantum core. Well, we did one of the two things. We certainly had enough bolts. There's enough to fix up that other container, I guess you could call it. Fluids container. But yeah, every time I come back to base, there's normally a little pile of loot somewhere around here that you can go out and collect some more bolts and stuff. So you just got to keep doing that. I want to get some more production buildings up and running so that I can keep getting stuff. I have to check on this little building as well. There's a bunch of lunatics just down the road here, but has this thing started to... Oh, it has. Look, 7 planks, 17. Okay. Well, that's kind of handy. There's actually no one here, though, is there? I don't think. It's just doing its thing. Oh, okay. Alright, let's go finish this off. Finally, after all this time. There you go. Have to have a think about that. Dirty water or fresh water? So you can always put a barrel here. I guess, to be honest, maybe the barrel should have some stored dirty water, and then we just keep putting fresh water into here. I mean, pretty impressive, considering how many bolts are needed to have 3 of these built already. Anyway, guys, I'm going to probably take all my loot, put stuff away off camera. But yeah, look, if anyone knows any location, specifically where there's a quantum core, that would be really handy. Finally get my little steam staying up and running. But that's what I'm missing, the quantum core. See, I have a best sell to Ghost, or Rust Ghost, sorry, at Mike's Junkyard, which is kind of in that direction. But buying it, maybe I just need to find someone that does actually sell them, and it's probably like 100 gold or something, but I can just sell a couple of Yeti fur pieces and I'll be right to go. Anyway, guys, I will have to leave the episode here. Certainly hope you enjoyed it today. If you did, you can really help the channel out by smashing that like button for the video. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, you can mega help the channel out by subscribing. Alright, everyone. Thanks so much. Cheers.